Hi Leo, it's Jo from Angels and Ancestors, and this, my loves, is recording number 2. It's your WTF reading for the latter part of April. I'm also touching on the energy post-eclipse as well, because it's been quite ferocious, is what I'm going to use, fierce, with both the eclipses, Mercury going into retrograde, full moons, new moons, and I think there's 2 planets in conjunction this week, Saturn and another one. Yeah, it's full on, darlings, it really is. And like I was saying in the first reading, if you feel like you're bursting full of energy, you don't know what to do with it, you're getting frustrated with yourself, that's the energy of this eclipse. If you are feeling fluey, if you are feeling like I just don't feel right, that's also the energy of the eclipse. And it doesn't matter what side of the pond you're on, the energy is energy. We live in an energy field, and that energy was not just for the United States, it was for right across the Americas, and that energy does actually travel. It doesn't, energy just doesn't stay still. If it stood still, then us as energetic beings would not be mobile, would we? So we're using all the normal decks. We're using the magical herb, we're using the angels and the ancestors, the green witch, and we're going to get a message from this. Now, that's the only card. No, I'm not. I'm going to do it all brand new. The reason this is the second attempt of this is because there was no sound on the first one. And I was like, do I just pull the same cards again? Do I redo it? What do I do? And I looked and looked and looked, and I tried to turn things on and turn things off, and there was just no sound, Leo. So, lovelies, I'm going to just do the whole lot again, because I just get, I'm one of these people that I feel like the universe is shouting at me that was the wrong reading. It was literally just not your reading. It was not the right reading for you. And that's why I was silenced. Just in case, if you've had to turn down, if you're hearing this, if you've had to turn down your device, I do apologise. I am using a professional mic. Probably should be in a studio, actually. But it was intended for the studio come office that I'm building outside, but that's all now been delayed by about a month, and I just wanted to get it out. I've had it for months and I just wanted to use it, so that's why it's all a little bit loud in here. Acceptance with Valerian. It's a number 2. There could be a conflict around you, there could be a happy union around you. It just depends on which part of the energetic field that you're on. You can flip it to serve either way, and it could be that the number 2s all the way around are balanced. You know, when you get into this inner conflict, it's because you've got the end result, but you just don't know quite how to get to it. Or you know what you want to say to a person. You know in your head what you want to say to the person, but in your heart you're like, well, how do I even broach this subject? It's that kind of energy. So, let's get your cards out. Can I have, please? Well, that didn't take long. I was going to say, can I have a card for the latter part of April and the post-eclipse energy, please? Can I please have facing their fears and taking their power back for Leo? I'm not taking that many. That many, maybe. Oh, and there you are, Leo. Brilliant. Manifestation and wish fulfillment for Leo, post-eclipse, late April. Thank you. Movement and journey. can Leo do about this situation, please? Okay. What's out of their hands? What's out of Leo's hands, please? Thank you. Reconnecting to their true selves. The outcome. Okay, my darling, so what started all of it off the latter part of April and post eclipse, you have got the Ace of Affirmations. This is a new beginning about clearing out space and allowing your seeds to go off and grow, drawing that energy down from the universe in order for you to give those seeds the energy that they need to grow around you, away from you, whatever it is. Now, there are dandelions in this card, and I've just had a bit of a ding dong with some Dylan on Facebook who says that bees and dandelions are overrated. Bees are nasty little buzzy things, and dandelions haven't got a place on the planet. Well, you can just imagine how I reacted to that. Anyway, this is how I feel about a dandelion. Dandelions are medicinal. They can produce tea, coffee. They also, if you leave them to ferment long enough, they can also produce their own kind of, it's not honey, but it is like a spread. It's like a sticky spread you can put on your toast, and there's lots of properties around that. It's a diuretic. It helps with so many ailments. It really does. But you can also put the leaves in salads so you can eat them. There's 101 uses for a dandelion. And in this particular card, this little field mouse has climbed the top of the dandelion to wave off this little dandelion seeds. And off they go into the sky to go and basically grow somewhere else. So just know that drawing that energy down, and I'm getting that you've drawn that energy towards you. You have kind of not just physically, but I'm going to say mentally as well. You've absorbed the energy from the eclipses, both eclipses, the lunar eclipse and the solar eclipse, so well that you are weathering the Mercury retrograde beautifully. You have got a new beginning, and it is about to start. So, facing your fears and taking your power back. So why are you fearing being yourself? Your good self, I should say. What is it that holds you back being your natural self? The person that you should be rather than the person you think you should be. Because you are presented here as the King of Wands. And the King of Wands has got this beautiful air around him where he's master manifester. He can get projects and plans on the go. He can relate to other people. He's got this passion and this desire just to be the best he can be. Yes, he can be arsey. Most Leos, most fire signs can be arsey. Let's face facts here. But with your good selves, you can either purr like a kitten or you can roar like a lion, and both are equally beneficial to you. Because if you're purring like a kitten, it means that you're happy, you're contented. If you roar like a lion, I have to say then probably people aren't doing what it is that you've shown them that they can do, that they've got the ability of doing, and it pisses you off a little bit, just like it would anyone else. So just know it's okay to be your good self. You don't have to run and hide from anybody, and it's not like a fire sign at all. So just know, master manifester, okay to be yourself. So that's you facing your fears, taking your power back. Leo, you always find strength in a partnership, a loving, caring partnership. Now, a loving, caring partnership can be with your life partner, with your soulmate. And your soulmate doesn't necessarily have to be your life partner. It could be a best friend or a family member. But it can also be a business partnership as well. Only you can tell which one it is. But you do really well in a partnership. And I am getting that with the passion and desire, that this is probably a love connection, that you feel that you are quite powerful, and it gives you your power back when you're in these type of connections. But just recently you have found them to be hard work, and there wasn't any reason for it, because you are the craftsman in this. This is 7 of Pentacles. This is options, choices and blessings. And I have to say, facing your fear, you may have realised that you made one particular connection more hard work than it needed to be. So taking your power back is that realisation that there was a partnership. I don't know if it's still around or not. We'll see what the cards say. But there was a wonderful partnership, but you made it hard work. Instead of stepping into the master craftsman's realm, you stayed in the craftsman realm, and you just kept working at it, flogging a dead horse, keep going over old ground, all of that sort of stuff. And instead of looking at the options, choices and blessings that you had around you, you just focused in on that one pentacle. And for whatever reason, you felt like it was giving you your power back, and then all of a sudden it was gone. So I don't know if you invested in the wrong person or invested in the wrong business, but you certainly felt at the time that you were powerless to do anything about this. Okay? This is a completely different reading to what we had before. Okay. Wish fulfillment, manifestation, and why it could be fucked. The Knight of Chalices is coming in. Now, this was in your other reading, but in a completely different space. So the Knight of Chalices comes in because there is either an apology that needs to go out to somebody, or one that is coming in. Now, he is offering out an empty chalice, and that horse looks as bored shitless as possible, honestly. So if this is something you're manifesting, perhaps you want the opportunity to give an apology to somebody. Don't do it with empty promises. Don't do it with empty thoughts. Put some thought behind it, and make sure that anything that you're offering somebody else has got some substance behind it. Manifest it by all means, but really think about what it is that you are offering out. 10 of Athames. You're also manifesting the ending of some issues and problems that have been the bane of your life for a while. And here you are with the completion of those issues and problems. You resolved the issues. You put a knife in the ground to donate each and every one of them. And because of that, you formed a circle of protection around you, and you now can deal with anything. And you've got your 10 there, and you've got your ace there. See, clearly your manifestations are working, but you could actually be doubting that they're working, because there is something else that is weighing on your mind, and it is this offering that is what it's, I'm not going to say it's worrying you, but it's taking precedence over other things that you have achieved. You need to look again and draw on that energy from solving these problems giving yourself a new beginning in order to make other manifestations work, because having that positive energy around you means that you will draw things towards you that much quicker. You know, I've got some major arcana in here, haven't you? Okay. Movement and journey. Number 15, it's nature, it's a 6. It's about yourself. Are you trapping yourself into a belief that isn't in truth? Or are you releasing the trap of a belief that isn't true? Only you can answer that. The bear's looking at you going, I ain't putting my paw in that trap, I'm off, I'm going to go and dance with the wood nymphs. And he wants you to go with him, but you're concentrating on this trap. So what are you doing? Are you releasing it and making sure nothing else can get trapped in it? Or are you setting the trap to try and relieve yourself from the burdens that you've been carrying recently? Whichever way it is, traps are no good for anybody. You need to go and dance with the wood nymphs. You need to let this go. Nature is one of these cards where is it natural for you to feel trapped in, let's say, in society's depiction of you, or is it natural to be your full essence of yourself, which I'm going to say you should be the full essence of yourself. In behind that, you've got the standing stone. Now, this is your movement, your journey. So release this trap, whatever it is, what's ever holding you back, you've got to get rid of it. Because you've got the standing stone. It's the learning and the teaching card. It also pinpoints Libra, maybe. But it's also natural justice. So just know your scales are in balance. You've got the harm, none message, and the labyrinth is clear for you to make good progress. Now, you're highly thought of in the spirit world and you are highly protected. And what they want you to see is the light, not the dark. They want you to see that natural justice is going to be served, whether we're ready for it or not. Wow. So my thought is about your journeys, you need to release this trap and have more faith in natural justice, in somebody's justice hurts, because whatever this was or however this pans out, everybody equally is going to get what they deserve back. It's as simple as that. So what can you do about this situation? You got the 8 of Affirmations. This is a strong message that you need to go within. I'm going to kick my cat's backside. He's trying to break open a bag of rubbish. You are a naughty boy. You're not a dog. 8 of Affirmations. Go within. You don't need to see, you don't need to hear. And look, you're bound again. You need to go within. You need to listen to the voice of your soul. And it is saying, yes, there are knives either side of you, but there is nothing in front of you. But you can release yourself with one of those knives. You do not have to stay trapped. And do you know what I'm getting? I'm getting that you're trapped in your thought process. You are trapped into believing that you cannot be your true essence, your true self. And they're saying, go within, listen to the voice within. It is really important for you to free yourself from this belief. And that's what this new beginning is all about with this Ace of Affirmations, and drawing that energy down so that you can cut the ties that bind you to whatever this energy is that's held you back. So, what's out of your reach? What is the universe working with you on? 3 of Pentacles. This is my collaboration card. Now, other people would say, oh, it's a marriage card. Sometimes it is depicted with 3 people, one being a priest, and then there's a male and a female. But this is my collaboration card. This is coming together with like-minded people, no matter the age, the distance, the cultural background. It is a collaboration coming forward with the 3 of Pentacles. Now, this collaboration could be around work and how you make your money. It could be your home life. It could be a combination of all of those things. But it is a collaboration, and the universe are working on that for you so that you open yourself up energetically to benefit from being who you truly are. People know your worth, but you're the one who doesn't at the moment. You should do, and I believe you have done, but you are doubting your worth at the moment. Reconnecting to your true self. In comes the King of Affirmations. He is a no-nonsense king. He doesn't like he said, she said. He doesn't like lies. He doesn't like playground antics. He likes to cut to the quick and get to the truth. He is very legal-minded, highly intelligent, highly intuitive, very studious. This is you, Leo. I'm kind of guessing you've probably got a predominant air sign within your chart. But I'm also getting that you haven't had the urge to get advice around what's happened. And the urge has only just started for you to reach out, be yourself, the passionate, desirable go-getter, to reach out and get some advice around what is going on around you. Now, this is you, so you could be doing some research around what is going on around you, about all of these energies that appear to be around you. You may well be studying this. You may be studying contracts. You may be studying old footage or old notes that you've made. You may be going over stuff to see where, and I'm going to say where you think it all went wrong. This is so different to the last reading. The last reading, I have to say, it was all about you hanging around waiting for an opportunity to present itself, to put something right. And here we've kind of picked up that the energy is there for you to do it, but you've had this doubt about who you are and what you are, and it was in line with you taking your power back, but then doubting that that power was right for you. So I suppose in one respect it's not that far off, but in another respect it has opened up the storyline a little bit more. The Two of Pentacles is your outcome. You've been juggling a lot of things. Now, I'm not going to say you've been juggling money, because that's not the essence that I've got from this reading, but you've been juggling mental health, emotional health, physical health, spiritual health. Do you know what? It's okay, because it is coming back into balance. It is coming back into balance. It may have cost you a pretty penny to get it sorted out, because I'm kind of getting that maybe that reaching out, you've had to tap into the King of Affirmations energy in order for you to quell the passion and desire and get that thinking cap on and start thinking things through, rather than knee-jerking and taking massive leaps of faith about some things. But it is calming down with the Two of Pentacles. You will bring yourself back into balance, and the reason for that is because you've got the Ten of Wands not far away from you, but a little bit hidden. It is now time to put those wands down. None of them belong to you. They're all other people's issues, problems, wishes. They have loaded you up with just a load of bollocks and bullshit, and that's what that king doesn't like. So you need to put those down so you can strive to get to the protective stones where you have got the light and the energy is just oozing out of there. So let's have a look at the eternal. Let's get one out of the middle. This is the eternal light. This is the back of the cards. What have we got? Golden path. You are a beautiful, gifted, sensitive soul travelling a golden path full of creativity and light. You are on your way to fulfilling your heart's deepest desires. Enjoy each precious moment along your path to ever greater love and wisdom. Namaste. Wow. I tell you what, I'm going to tell you what your last reading had. Because this is the only one that I really remember that was on there. Soul light. A relationship may seem less than perfect, yet from the perspective of your soul, this relationship is here to help you grow. Greater understanding and compassion help. Oh, that's right, you had compassion twice. But at the same time, stand up for yourself and your rights. Listen and be guided by the light in your soul. Now, do you know what? That is probably more relevant to this reading than it was the other reading, because it goes back to this, that relationship that, for all intents and purposes, appeared to not be right for some reason. So let's get the angels and the ancestors. There better be some sound on this one, I'll tell you, Leo. Can I have some knowledge, wisdom and guidance for Leo for the latter part of April and post-eclipse, please? Those ones, yeah? Anything else? Those ones. Okay. So, my darlings, you have got Spirit Fox. Trust your talents in changing times. Leo, you know your talents. You are a great business person. You are not shy of projects and plans, and you have a passion and a desire to see it through. Oracle, wait for important information. Now, information comes to us from all different sides of the coin. It can be on social media, it can be spiritual, it can be just a thought that pops into your head, but it is important information. Stargazer, set your sights higher. Do not let somebody put your fire out, my darlings. Medicine Mother, honour your inner knowing. You know what's right and wrong, Leo. You get that gut feeling. She-Wolf, unleash the wild within. Star Ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. What was they saying? Where was that card? Oh, it was the position here where I said you know you had to go within. Follow the voice of your soul. Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. You know you've got the magic. Please, please, please use it. Now, do you remember the Ace of Athame there where you were seeing your seeds go off and grow? You certainly have sown a lot of seeds throughout the beginning part of this year, and now you are beginning to see them coming to fruition. Stag, trust and thrive. Great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. I don't think you're just learning from them. I think that you're in a position now where you can teach them. You've got the geometrical flower of life there, where it tells you that everything is linked and comes back to a central point. You've got the dove of peace, and then you have got that great teacher. I would not discount putting yourself down and not recognising that this could be you, male or female. energies, remember. Traveller, move in a different or a new direction. And last but not least, Father Sky, trust in the unknown. I know it can be really difficult for some star signs to actually not recognise that leaps of faith are sometimes required and are necessary throughout life. Trusting in the unknown. And let's face it, when we're babies, we don't know if when we get up for the first time to walk across the floor that we're going to fall over and skim our knees. We don't know that the first time we fall in love that we're going to get hurt, because otherwise we wouldn't do it. We would not do it. So you have to trust in the unknown. Trust that there are better things out there waiting for you. Leo, please hit the like button for me. Share if you've got the time. Leave me a message. Yeah, and wherever you are in the world, please be safe, my darlings, and I will catch you in the next reading. Bye for now.